Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm as a business data science intern, and today I'm very excited to share with you the work that I've been done over the past 5 months during my internship. But first, I want to extend my special thank you. First one is to Mr. Igedegi for representing head MBKM of Udayana University, and the second one is for Mr. Ray Adata as my lecturer for being here today. So here's my brief overview of my profile. I am a student at Widya University. As I mentioned earlier, my role here is as an intern. Actually, the internship or the MBKM program officially started in February. Yeah, but I was fortunate enough to receive bridging offer from Bukit to begin my internship in January. So that's why the start date here is listed as January instead of February. Okay, in this presentation, I will presenting the work that I've been doing over the past 5 months. First, I will discuss the projects, operation, and legacies. I will highlighting the problem, solution, the result, and the improvement. Next, I will share the what things that I've learned here during this internship. And finally, I will sum up, I will conclude with my personal thought. Okay, let's move into the first content, which is projects, operation, and legacies. Okay, this is the overview of projects, operation, and legacies that I've been working on. So my main projects here is Project Atlas and Mars, that both of them is aimed to automating and providing price recommendation for property that we manage. For the operation side, my daily activities is to create and develop data visualization, both queries and also dashboard, and then also implementing pricing workflow for automation, and I also join additional activities that help back the company. And last, for the legacy work, I've been involving in migrating some internal tools of our company. Okay, move into the first project, which is Project Atlas and Mars. So as a context, here we at Bukit Vista is property management company. And we also manage the price. Yeah, we manage the rental property price for property that we manage. Now, however, currently we manage over than 100 properties under management, and it's the pricing task become quite bandwidth consuming and become repetitive, and that make limiting us to supervision. So we came up with solutions to develop a machine learning model for automation, which is called Atlas, Project Atlas, and another model that use a different approach, which is role-based approach, that will be called Project Mars. So with these two projects, both Atlas and Mars, we successfully automated the pricing. Both of the model can give pricing recommendations in about 30 seconds, and we also successfully to achieve 40% of monthly revenue contribution. And the further improvement point is to implement more advanced technique to improve Atlas performance and smarter approach to improve Mars performance. Okay, the next project related to Atlas in Mars that I've been done is machine learning operation migration. So previously, we deploy our ML models and running inference on a platform called SageMaker, which is a kind of like pricey and expensive. So we came up with solution to migrate to different platform that focus on managing model and then deploying model and model inference. Now, actually, this research migrating platform or of searching different platform was done by Felix, and my task here is to migrate to a new platform called Bento ML. Okay, so the result after migrating to Bento ML is we can reduce the cost. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's around $100 per month per model, down to around $30 per month per 3 models. Have uptime up to 99.5%. And for the improvement is to implement machine learning pipeline for or continuous integration and development to reduce manual work and enhance integration in GitHub with ML. Okay, that's the ML of migration. Okay, next is my operations, my daily operations. The first one is data visualization. So the problem here is we at Vista, we have plenty of data in our database. And those data need to be delivered and fit effectively to our users or stakeholders. And the solution here is to use our internal tools called Data Vista and create visualization or dashboard. Okay, this is one of the dashboard that I've created. So here I created a dashboard that consists of some visualization related to review. So with this dashboard, I deliver to user and make user or stakeholder or upper management or other team easier to see the data and make them easier to also make strategic action. For improvement point is to maintain the dashboard that already created to avoid duplication and also ensure there is only a single source of truth. Okay, the next operation is pricing workflow and automation. This is related to the project that used role-based approach to give price recommendation. So yeah, because in Mars project we are developing or we are researching a strategy or rule that will be used to pricing. This rule need to be implemented or triggered and repriced at specific time. In order to solve the problem, I came up with automation and workflows that using Make, previously in Programmat, and integrate it with our services called Olympus. Okay, this is the result of the workflow and automation. The result is automated pricing workflow that very stable using Make, flexible, easy to modify, and very user-friendly. For the improvement is to research more workflows while reducing the automation, especially in Make, to lower the quota usage and lower the price. Okay, this is some of the analytics that have been done. The first one is, I'm very delighted to be trusted as a speaker, guest lecturer in data science topic for mathematics department at UGM alongside with Kak Vidi. I also become mentor and mentoring 9 teams on related problem on data science hackathon with Unair. And the last one, I also become mentor and mentoring 3 teams for room pricing problem on Bangkit 2024 batch 1 company based capstone. Okay, the last one is for legacies. Okay, for legacies here, I'm doing internal tools migration. So for context, previously we are still scraping to retrieve data from our general manager, but this method is cannot not a best practice and seems unstable. So the solution that we came up is to migrate the old ways of scraping and re-engineering the scraping process to use the official API. Okay, the result is more stable and flexible services to get available unit in parties that we manage. And for the improvement point is to enhance the services by developing prioritization and methods for splitting or filtering the available unit. Okay, that's all about the project, and we move to the what I've learned during this internship. So yeah, the first one is knowledge. I've gained a lot of knowledge here. The first one is on I know how hospitality industry work and how technology, especially artificial intelligence, can integrate and evolve the hospitality industry. The second one is dynamic pricing. I know how dynamic pricing is work, what that affected the dynamic pricing, and what things that can be automated through AI or machine learning through the dynamic pricing. Next is property inspection. I also doing some GES, I just experienced BBW, and I learned or I know more about how can we detect and solve potential issue that might be affecting our guest experience. Next is reservation. In reservation, I learn more about how can we convince the guests to choose and stay on our property. Next is hosting. Hosting is related to reservation, but it more focused on how we can help, how we can give support to guests who stay on our property. And the last one is on software development. In software development, I learn more about design system, project management, then logging, monitoring, containerization, microservices, and much other thing. Next is thing that I've learned, especially regarding for soft skill, soft skill. First one is hard skill first. First one is SQL, or query language. I learn more about SQL, especially for the using of window function. And then for AI integration, I learn more about how we can integrate our AI, Gaia, and integrate with their agent, especially for Atlas. Next, I have automation. I learn more about how can I make automation and integrate our internal services with Make or Integromat. Next is data analysis. I'm learn more about data analysis, especially in ML fields, revenue side. In ML side, I learn how can we analyze data and find what features that can be fit to the model and analyze the result, why this model give certain behavior. And for the revenue side, I learned what success and what fail case of pricing and what is the evidence. Next is machine learning life cycle. Here I learn more about how can I define the features that will be fed to the model, how is the data collection process, data preparation, and next is machine learning development, then machine learning interpretation, and deliver result to the user. And the last one in hard skill is Python, because most of the project that I've working on is using Python as the programming language, and here I learned more, especially about dynamic import. And then on the over past few weeks, I learned about asynchronous. For the soft skill, the first one is communication. Yeah, here I feel learn more about communication, especially using English for daily basis. Next is public speaking. I learn more about how to deliver, yeah, to user our result to use. Then time management. Yeah, every task here have certain deadline, and I need to manage my time correctly to finish the task. And then is adaptability. Yeah, because we all know that technology is evolving so fast, and sometimes it can be quickly obsolete. Yeah, so we need to adapt and renew our tools or refactoring our code. Next is critical thinking. So thinking here, I'm learning critical thinking, especially to finding, yeah, why certain pricing strategy is working, on why certain strategy is failing. And the last one on soft skill is teamwork. In teamwork, we are working together in project, yeah, in project, then on chapter on a team. In this one is engineering team, and the last one is with other team to achieve our target or KPI. Okay, this is the things that I've learned, especially in the core values. Okay, the first one is be the hero. Okay, for me, be the hero is how to be brave. Yeah. Jadi, when we facing with problems, sometimes we need to step up and take charge and even make hard decision. So be the hero and then fail fast, because doing innovation or researching new pricing strategy may often result in failure. Yeah, yeah, that's why we need to learn from the mistake. Next is details matter. The every details are important, because in programming, if we don't care about details, it might make unexpected bug. Yeah, kind of like that. And then we have never settle. Yeah, we never settle is never satisfied. Always find a space for improvement. Next is don't assume use data related to my role in that business science. Assuming, always look at the data as a basis for making decision. Next is ontus. So don't afraid to speak up, yeah, and challenge ideas even if you or I'm as an intern. Next is help others to help themselves. This is I feel in especially in knowledge transfer, because helping others, it will in the next time it can help us too. So that's really help others to help themselves. And the last one is be transparent. Yeah, be transparent here. I always regularly update, yeah, my work regularly, even if it miss, yeah, the deadline. I will also update what factors that make my task is miss the deadline. Okay, that's about the values. Okay, and the last one is for the personal task. Okay, but before the first task, I want to give appreciation for all of my mentors, yeah, my supervisors and also my colleagues. First one is for PD. Kak PD, I think, is very great person. He has a good management. We have a same sense of humor, I think, and he always guiding me. If I found a problem, he also always give me input, yeah, or another point of view on solving problem, and that's very helpful. Thank you, Vidi. Next one is Kak Bella. Kak Bella as my supervisor and also mentor on the new team. She have a very good strategy, yeah, on pricing, and then she have very good management, yeah, and team management, and she's very professional and very detailed. Thank you for being my mentor on this few last month. Yeah. Next is Kak Wahyu. Okay, Kak Wahyu is very helpful. He is always helping me with the automation, and then find findings, yeah, on pricing to bring up to the revenue management sync up, and continuing the Atlas and Mars project. Thank you, Kak Wayu, for working together. Next is Kak Gray. He always help me, especially when I'm doing BBW in revenue side. She's have many insight, yeah, on pricing, and I think she's very experienced. Thank you for helping me, Kak Gray. And last but not least is Kak Felix. Yeah, Kak Felix. Although Kak Felix is not here, but in the early month, yeah, of my internship, he is my mentor. Yeah, I'm very lucky to have worked together with him. Thank you, Kak Felix. Okay, this is my personal thoughts. Yeah, completing my internship at as a business data science intern has been rewarding, yeah, and honestly a fortunate experience for me, because this is my first internship. So over the past 5 months, I've gained valuable both hard and soft skill, as well as understanding of how professional working environment And yeah, I believe this internship has equipped me with the tools and knowledge that are necessary for my future success. Thank you, everyone.
Ooh, thank you very much, Widya, for your presentation. Let's give a big applause and clap, love, confetti, thumbs up for our amazing Putu Widya. Okay, so yes, different with other colleagues that probably like more into like coordination level. Vidya here is already gained or trusted again to be the mentor to deliver the guest lecture in Universitas Nada on the mathematics department. That is very amazing and also an interesting experience, I believe, for him as well. So without any further ado, I would like to first our HR team because I believe Vidya told that there is an additional activity that relates in mostly in HR in recruitment side, and one of them is hackathon data science on air, and Shalin was the project manager. So do you have any words that you would like to say to Vidya?
Okay, Furkan, thank you for the time. So, first of all, good morning Pak Sokorda, Pak Azari, dan juga udah nyempetin waktunya di Ice Day. Dan, okay, over here I'll be sharing a little bit more perhaps about the experience with the hackathon event, yeah, with UNER. So, Widya is actually chosen as one of the mentors, yeah, for the students group. And yeah, just now he mentioned that he handles 9 different groups for the pricing project. And I believe he did really well actually. So there's quite a lot of the students like in the event actually like asking for him for his guidance for the problem statements that were actually like given to the students, and a lot of them are actually like really curious about how the project is going as well as how they can actually like understand better on how the pricing actually goes in the company. And even though it was hectic, yeah, yeah, in the first day especially, like where all of these students are actually like looking for you, and then like they need to like form a queue to actually like just to talk to you. But yeah, you actually, I would say you handle it really well. And I think this is one form of how you can share your knowledge through teaching, through training, and make sure the students, the UNER students, understand about their projects as well as the tasks that they need to do, basically. I think overall, with your involvement in the hackathon event, it actually shows how you can try further as a data scientist, showing your growth mindset as well as how you can actually unleash your capacity as well in this field, especially. So yeah, really grateful to have you like during the event, and really grateful to have you as our intern as well. So yeah, maybe that's a bit of my comments. Thank you, Widya, and I'll give it back to Burkhan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Kan, for your words. Thank you very much. I think I would like to move the floor around to our senior revenue manager. She's here already, to Bella. So thank.
Okay, thank you Furkon. Thank you also Widya for your hard work in the past 5 months. I'm actually not a best mentor because we have Vidi in the technical side to help Widya developing his skills. But as Widya also have capacity in the management as the mentor of Bangkit and others. So I hope our improvement in revenue management will it fail and success can be also a learning process for you as the manager, as the mentor. And I would also to thank Widya for like appreciate any ups and downs in revenue management, trying to define the strategy, support us with the back end things to it's actually not really like show oh this is Widya having strategy, but he also keep up the implementations very well for the first 3 months. Yeah, Widya after Mars, yeah. So I think that's all. See you on top. It's basic. But I really sure that you will have a good career because you always humble from what you have. It's a good person who have a lot of skills but keep wants to asking, keep wants to seek for guidance. So it's a great opportunity to work closely with Widya. Thank you, Widya. See you soon in Bali. Okay, let's eat and also having like rujak apa? Yeah, something like that lah. Thank you very much. Back to Furkan. Yeah, tipat cantok.
Okay, thank you very much, Bella. Okay, let's meet then, yeah, Bella and Widya to be scheduled. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, moving next to the biggest, one of the biggest mentors of Widya's internship period here in Bukit Vista. Now we have Kafidi as our VP of Engineering. So Kafidi, time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Furqan. Yeah, good afternoon to all the lecturers that attend this DIC. For me, Widya is no doubt one of the most exceptional intern that we have in Bukit Vista. Technically, like excellent. Just a lot of good results from his implementations. Despite the results being success or fail, he keep iterating. He keeps investigating on why the thing that he worked on didn't work and try to adapt, especially. And I think one of the strongest point of Vidya is his ability to self-learn. He's always hungry for new knowledge. He always wants to improve himself probably beyond his peers in a sense. And I think that his communication with the users are good currently, can be improved in the future, especially on defending himself from the task given to prioritize the task. However, all in all, just excellent performance from Widya in his internship. A lot of value added to Bukit Vista in terms of like his migration, the new services that he built, and all that. I think in order for Widya to improve in the future, he might need to exit his comfort zone, maybe going out of Bali. That will be a very big step for Widya because I think there's a lot of opportunity. Not saying that Bali doesn't have opportunity, but you can still have a lot of opportunity in Bali, the island of Bali. But there's big things waiting for you if you want to take the opportunity, Widya. So we've actually offered Widya a position in Bukit Vista, although he has prior arrangements in the following months up to even December that causes him not to be able to accept the offer. And that just shows how we value Widya's skill and his character as a part of a culture fit in Bukit Vista. So best of luck to Widya. Hopefully I know this internship has a lot of improvement, like a lot of knowledge as well for you. And it also adds a lot of valuable knowledge for us too in Bukit Vista. So yeah, keep in touch, Widya, because I will need your help a lot.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much for sharing your words, Widya, with the respective lecturers here. So, saya ingin panggil Cokorda. Pak Cokorda di sana saat ini? Halo Pak Cokorda.
Ya, sama
Oke.
Mas. Mudah-mudahan suara saya cukup terdengar ya.
Merespon suaranya terdengar dengan Pak Cokorda. Pak Cokorda tadi sudah didengarkan banyak positif dari mentor dan juga sudah melihat presentasinya Mas Widya juga ya di sini. Apa komen ada presentasi Mas Widya dan juga mentor yang sudah hadir?
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. So apologize I cannot turn on my camera over here because I'm not still in the middle of the road. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone to share Widya and guide him to be like what we hear today. I'm not surprised about Putu. Basically, he helped me even though that I just that he run multiple projects over there, and also at the same time he run 3 or 4 projects with me. The latest project that we have is working together with the Oxford University. He helped me developing a system and so on and so forth. And the next project that we will working together is related to the blockchain technology. So no wonder that every time that I ask to meet him, either online or offline, we need to at least schedule once a week ahead. And the reason is because now I can see that he's really busy in doing the intern in Vista. So yeah, nothing more that I can say to him that I'm really proud of him. That he really working very hard. And I mean, so far, aside from the Bukit Vista project, our projects are running smoothly, running very well. Everyone happy because of him. So congratulations to everyone for guiding him toward to what we hear today. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Cokorda, for the words. Wow, I believe our VP of Engineering just knowing that we did like juggling.
I'm not shocked because Widya already told me, and that's the reason he couldn't continue being an employee in Bukit Vista actually, because he have other commitments as well, like the project with his lecturer with Mr. Cokorda. Yeah. Maybe after he's done with the project, he can join Bukit Vista. Mr. Cokorda?
Yeah, so, I mean, first of all, I didn't know that he's really busy over there. And now I just hear that the reason why, like I said before, that every time I would like to meet him, he